The tea just keeps spilling, and I'm here just glugging. Firstly, I do want to thank everyone who left comments and advice and some pretty petty ideas that I almost executed. But your words gave me some peace and reassurance, as I really felt like a horrible person when people started to boycott her wedding. So thank you for your kind words. I have an update for everyone. It's a little long, but bear with me as the details are pretty important. So I posted on my story about a week ago, but to give you a timeline, the drama actually kicked off about a month ago. Fast forward to just a few days ago, and I get a text from R's fiance at 1 a.m. Interesting. Yes, you read that right. 1 in the morning. He's asking if my husband and I are awake because he has an emergency. Next thing I know, we're on a call. He starts asking us about a guy. Let's call him D, a band member who frequently plays at the bar, and asked for his number. Interesting. My husband knows of him and has mutual friends with D, but here's where it gets juicy. Turns out R's fiance caught her lying about where she was that night. She'd been hanging out at D's house, of all places, and lied about being there. And what was her excuse? Oh, she was just dropping off one of my husband's friends. R doesn't have a car and doesn't even drive, but she said she was just being a good friend because my husband's friend was drunk. But here's the kicker. This friend lives a good 40 minutes away from D's place. You do the math. Basically, she lied and said my husband's friend lives there. It was actually D's house.
Sneaky.
Apparently, she was with D until 4 a.m. for drinks at his house alone. Did I mention D is married with 2 kids? His wife and children were conveniently out of town. Classy, right? I'd choose a different word, but sure, let's go with classy. But wait, there's more. The lies don't stop there. R's own bridesmaid caught her dancing inappropriately with D at the bar and kissed. The bridesmaid and groomsmen were close friends of both R and her fiance and have since been collecting receipts. Evidence that R has been emotionally cheating and lying to her fiance. Well, if the shoe fits, where there's smoke, there's fire. Who just dances all up on other people's husbands if it's not like normal behavior for them? R eventually admitted to everything except sleeping with D, of course, because they didn't go that far, right? Her fiance wanted D's number to talk to him to confirm if what R said was true. We didn't give his number because we don't have it, but he found it anyway. Her fiance, he's done. Oh no.
Oh, so sad.
He can't trust her anymore. He's even gone as far as talking to her parents and calling off the wedding. I mean, it doesn't really surprise me. This isn't the first time she cheated. She was engaged before and cheated on her previous ex-fiance as well. Goodness, someone shouldn't be in a relationship. This is exactly the kind of person you should not want your husband to be around. But then again, it's also like if you trust your husband, nothing will happen and he'll be just like your husband, OP, and be very uncomfortable. But like, who does that with someone else's like man and isn't sort of testing the waters? Just saying. Back to R's current fiance, despite everything, he's been graceful enough to tell people the split was mutual, trying to spare her from any public shame. Well, that's nice of him. I mean, but clearly people know. And how does R repay him for this kindness? By texting everyone she knows, claiming she called off the wedding because her ex-fiance is emotionally abusive. Oh, so she kind of does this a lot, eh? It's up and then tries to change the narrative by making herself the victim.
Unbelievable.
I guess that's easier than admitting you've been sneaking around till 4 a.m. at another guy's house, right? Remember what we said in a previous video that assholes are never assholes? Like they never admit that they're assholes? Yeah, that's what makes you an asshole, FYI. At this point, my husband and I decided to tell his friends the truth because, of course, R dragged their name into it too. And now that friend is angry because she was never that drunk and has never asked R for help, nor did R send her home at any point in time. She's ready to confront R for using her as an alibi. Honestly, I've had enough. I've been telling people what actually happened after the call because let's face it, R doesn't deserve protection when all she does is throw everyone else under the bus and try to fuck other people's husbands. Her ex-fiance tried to spare her some dignity, but she chose deflection over reflection. If her shady behavior is out in the open now, that's on her. And there you have it. I didn't have to lift a finger. Wedding canceled. Her brides and groomsmen have all unfriended her, friends lost, and all because she couldn't keep her lies straight. Karma did the heavy lifting this time. It's not only because she couldn't keep her lies straight, it's because, let's say it with me, she couldn't keep her hands off of other people's husbands. That is so twisted, you know? Like, I can't believe that there are people out there that get off on, like, trying to steal somebody else's man. Yes, the man is at fault. Let's not forget that here. It seems like she'd rather go for married men than single men. Being also in a relationship herself. Maybe she's got a thing for it. Tickles her fancy. Love home wrecking. You are not the a-hole, my dear. And clearly, your inklings were right about her.